What is up, you guys? It's your girl AP here, Super CBTV. Don't forget to give me a like and a sub on your way out. Hit that notification bell if you're feeling super generous. I have some creepy and bizarre TikToks lined up for you guys this week. You will not be sleeping tonight. Let's jump in.
The Boeing whistleblower just turned up not alive. You know how Boeing's planes have been falling apart mid-air for the last year, like doors coming off, tires falling off mid-flight? Well, it turns out that this guy, John Barnett, who spent almost a decade as the quality manager for a plant making the 787 Dreamliner, one of the problem childs of Boeing, well, he retired in 2017, and he's been taking legal action against them ever since. He's been alleging things like when a plane isn't getting built fast enough, they'll tell their dudes just to go and get scrap from the scrap bin, like broken parts and parts that didn't pass inspection, just slap them on there so the plane gets done in time. He also claimed that up to 1/4 of the oxygen masks would fail if actually deployed, plus a number of other allegations that Boeing obviously denied. And then he wound up not alive in his truck in a car park on the 9th of March from a, quote, self-inflicted wound. But the spooky part is what he did right before that happened. Because see, this legal battle has been going on for years now, but just this last week, he gave a formal deposition in which he was questioned by Boeing's lawyers. So Boeing's lawyers just asked him a whole bunch of questions under oath about what he knows. And then that same week, he turns out to not know anything anymore. Right before he was due to undergo further questioning on Saturday. So what did they find out that he found out that now we're not going to find out? I mean, allegedly, obviously. If it was like an accidental death, like a car crash or something, you might be able to go coincidence. But like, who fights a legal battle for years and years and years, and then the year when Boeing's problems are all coming to light and proving you right, then you decide to off yourself? Like, once like the world is like totally turning to your side, then you're over it and you're gonna just quit? I mean, really? So I don't know what's going on, but puts on Boeing.
This next video was released 2 days after the Boeing whistleblower incident.
Turbulence. Everyone's flying.
This is the shocking aftermath on board a Boeing 787 after it dropped abruptly during its flight from Sydney to Auckland on Monday, March 11th, 2024.
You sleep and then put your seatbelt down, all right? We're not safe now. We're not safe now, okay?
And keep your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign is turned off. If you have computers, you must turn them off and store them. Smaller devices must be held or stored in the seat pocket in front.
LATAM Airlines described the incident as a strong movement caused by a technical event that occurred during the flight. 13 people were taken to a hospital, and one patient was believed to be in serious condition.
Did you guys catch what kind of aircraft that was?
So I just received a package from Shein that contained a vial of human blood from a testing company. It had no name, no doctor's office, no date. The lady from the testing company said they're trying to track it down. She said that it was completely mishandled. They don't even ship to residents. They only ship blood back and forth between doctors. And she said even if it was a blood sample, it would have had to been refrigerated, and it wasn't. So just totally odd. That has never happened. We called the CDC. They're aware of it, and they're filing a report, and they're looking into it because it's a major biohazard. We called the local sheriff. The sheriff's department came. They took the vial. They're going to be testing it, and they said that they can reach out to the CDC if they find anything concerning. So basically, just if you receive a Shein package, especially one that's in a FedEx, like if you've done express shipping, dump it out on a table and look at everything before you touch it, and then sanitize your hands. Be extremely careful. I'll post an update when I hear back from the lab and maybe even from the CDC.
When this lady released the TikTok, somebody asked in her comments to show proof of the blood, and here's the photo. Putting the blood on the beans really bothered me for some reason.
Kelihatan nggak? Hah? Kelihatan? Panas senterku guys. Aduh. Bau apa ini guys? Ya Allah, bau apa ya? Astagfirullahaladzim, bau apa ini guys, ya Allah? Bau apa ini ya Allah? Astagfirullahaladzim. Muncul lu. Belakang bang. Kagak ada guys. Kagak ada. Astagfirullahaladzim, ya Allah, apa ini sebelah? Anjir, kaget. Untung aku nggak lari, ya Allah. Astagfirullahaladzim, ya Allah.
This one made me laugh for some reason.
Moment, a deceased nun appears during a ceremony. The nun's body lays in the graveyard next to the church. Nobody saw her as she stood among the people. Her spirit was picked up on camera. The priests and locals confirmed on review. She looks just as she did in her last days, dying from a terminal illness.
Looks like somebody's Nana. Ghost was trying to tell her to wash the dishes.
Y'all are gonna want to hear what the Pentagon just said and released about UFOs. But first, this was just caught in New Mexico. You can see a jet trailing these 3 UFOs. I'm gonna let you hear the volume with it.
Dalton. Dalton, are you seeing this? Bro, my heart just sank, dude.
Look how good this footage is. My goodness. Hear that hum? Before I hear Project BB in the comments, this technology has been around for thousands of years and was reverse engineered decades ago. And I myself have been followed by these things. So do you think that was Project BB too? Anyways, Pentagon UFO report finds no alien evidence. If the US won't fess up, other nations will, experts warn. I want y'all to notice how they say there's no evidence after years of putting evidence on the news. And all the classified Congress meetings that people were not allowed to see on this topic. And while they say they don't exist, a guy caught them on live television.
Okay, left to right, there's a UFO that flies across the screen here. I'm gonna see if this picks her up on camera.
This is crazy.
So what do you guys think? Project BB or no? Return the slab.
Palace released a fake photo of Cape Middleton today. A photo in which the palace released with the intent to essentially quiet the rumors about the whereabouts of Cape Middleton. But just hours after it was released, it was clear the photo was photoshopped, potentially using AI technology. And now the questions about Cape Middleton's whereabouts are more intriguing than they have ever been. This is the photo in question. There's been no comment from the Kensington Palace about almost every photo agency in the world refusing to distribute the photo that the palace gave them this morning. The AP even told all of their outlets who they gave the photos to originally to kill the photo, not use it anymore. They call this a kill notification. AFP, a huge international picture agency, did the same thing, informing all of their outlets not to use the photo. Now, why is that? Well, whoever photoshopped this photo was not very good at it. There were multiple issues, including Kate's daughter's sleeve. As you can see, it kind of becomes weird at the end and runs into her skirt. The windows behind them are very weird. It looks like they haven't been worked on in years, which, I mean, it's the palace. Come on. It also kind of looks like something that a computer kind of messed up on the little thing. Also, there's a reflection here up top of that knob. In real life physics, that knob would not show up as a reflection. Kate's hand is also very blurry, which you would say, oh, maybe it's the camera, but here's her other hand. It's as clear as day. I don't know his name, but his finger was chopped off by the AI. Poor kid. Kate's hair here is a little blurry as well. The kid in the back only has 1 foot. I guess it could be up, but that doesn't really make any sense. This pinky almost looks like it's made of molding clay. What are we doing here? This is the second photo we've seen of Kate Middleton since she was released from the hospital. And this was the other one, which it doesn't really look like her. And also, she doesn't have the mole that's like, I think right here. Where is it? So yeah, this photo's totally photoshopped and it looks like it's done with AI. Awful decision making by the palace. Whoever came up with this is definitely someone who's like, oh, AI can do it. Yeah, AI is pretty good, but I mean, it still has a little bit, like a long way to go. Like, it still has little things that people can key in on. And if you're in the midst of everyone wondering where Kate Middleton is, don't use an AI photo. Also, the back of the photo, like beyond them, it looks like fall foliage. So now all the theories on Kate Middleton's whereabouts are more than they've ever been. And they may have more validity than they've ever been. Why would they do this? This isn't like this isn't like the Kardashians would never do this. And we're comparing the Kardashians to the royal family. Like, what are we doing here? Kris Jenner should be running your PR. Kris Jenner should. And also, to everybody that commented on my last TikTok about Kate Middleton saying, oh, how dare you say this? The palace said she'll be back in April. Where are you now? Where are you now?
And as of filming this today, we still don't have a clear photo or a clear answer on where Kate Middleton is.
Infinity! Boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Hey there, Mr. TikTok. How you feeling? Just a little sick. Well, like I explained before, we can take you to ICU. We just need you to sign here. No, I'll be okay. Just get my pain meds from my TikTok shop, please. I'll have the nurse bring it in. Oh, nurse. Yes, doctor, can I help you? Yeah, can you give Mr. Tickety Talk here his pain meds? Pain meds. Got it. Here you go, Mr. Tickety Talk. Pain meds as requested. Thanks. Hey, I got that direct deposit TikTok. What happened? I don't know. Dr. G, do you know what happened? I didn't see anything. What are we gonna do now? Isn't there anyone that can save us?
Fans are now coming out saying that they felt a demonic presence during some of Bad Bunny's recent performances, and more specifically during his hit song Vaticano. In a second I'm gonna show you the video, but it got so bad that this fan even said this: I planned my bathroom break with the set list to leave right before Vaticano to come back as soon as it was done for this exact reason. Skulls with hoods all surrounding Bad Bunny while he sings around Red Fog. And it's hundreds of fans that have come out and said this. As you can see right here, this person said, I love Benito, but this part of the performance was real scary. I didn't want to post this clip because it looks evil. And it continued on by saying it's definitely giving satanic ritual vibes. And that was skulls in hoodies again, but this time with fire coming out from the floor. And Bad Bunny continues to go up. This is his latest accolade, the artist with the most 600 million viewed videos in YouTube history. He's sitting at 28, but chat, say it with me, at what cost?
Kendall must have messed him up pretty bad, huh?
That high schooler, the guy who jumped the cruise ship on his graduation trip.
Nah,
You didn't?
I didn't see this one.
Fam, there's this guy that went on a big trip with a bunch of other high schools to the Bahamas, and he was dared to jump into the shark-infested waters.
Oh shit!
All because of a dare. And I was like, if they're going to Bahamas, sharks? That's like the main
That's the main danger, bro.
danger
Like,
in
you
Bahamas.
die.
He jumps into the water, right? And there's a video of it, and everybody's screaming in the video, "Yo, go to the buoy, go to the buoy," right? This kid's fucking jumped off. He swims to the buoy. Bam, there's something in the video, like some white thing in the water, right? And he redirects where he's going. So he swims away from the buoy. And I was like, what the fuck are you doing, right? And as soon as the guy dips the video, and we saw,
So he got eaten on camera?
Fam, he just vanished. It was either the current or a shark that got him. But
Was he close to the boat?
yeah, he was. So some
It
guy
might have been the current. I wasn't wondering.
some guy said to the captain, "Yo, someone just went off board." Bet they put the thing down. They scavenged the area. They called the Coast Guard.
Yeah.
Fam, searched for 2 days.
Damn.
And after 2 days, they couldn't even find him. They just called off the search.
I don't really want to comment because he's just a kid and I can't imagine being somebody's family member because this what's kind of recent news and seeing somebody just like lightheartedly commenting on my family.
Girl, no. No, You just came from anywhere. And so is the other girl. Give me sweat, whatever. Make me hot.
Not Tyler. Come on, that sounds like just a little bitty girl. Damn, not Tyler.
One song gave you a Grammy. How's that possible? You walk right in, the song's still on the fucking radio hot. You got a Grammy. How they do that?
That's true.
How did you get that? How did they even do a audit on it?
Got to be careful with what you listen to and what you watch now because everything has some kind of subliminal message or hidden meaning. It's crazy.
Was airing a live broadcast that left many viewers feeling disturbed. The footage was broadcast online, so those who tuned in were totally creeped out. In the broadcast, viewers were introduced to a special guest named Antonio Zamudio, who according to the host is someone who's had a history of paranormal experiences. Antonio talks about these experiences, but when he talks about one instance involving a clown doll, the whole studio goes quiet. Viewers could tell that the atmosphere in the room had changed. Everybody was feeling unsettled, and even more so when Antonio showed footage of the clown doll. In the video, Antonio shows a close-up of the clown, which he says was given to him by a family who found it at a garage sale. But after they took it home, things got very strange. They decided to give it to Antonio given his experience with the paranormal. But one night, after setting up static cameras to record the doll in case anything strange happens, he captures this. Somehow, the doll moves on its own. Looking closely, it appears to move by itself at an upright position before running across the room. Understandably, Antonio was just as baffled as he was terrified. It made sense now as to why the family seemed utterly spooked about this doll. Something wasn't right with it. To this day, Antonio says that he keeps it locked up in a glass case, given what happened that night. It's unknown if anything strange has happened since then, but until any updates are given, the question remains. Just how exactly did the clown doll move on its own?
Burn it. That's the only way. Just burn it all.
Satanist.
Yeah.
He used to do voodoo to try and harm people. And one time this woman came to him and said, I need you to try and kill this other woman that I hate. I want you to put a hex on her and kill her. The satanic priest, what he ended up doing, he did his rituals. And the moments where he spoke to the devil, you know what the devil told him?
What? Don't do it?
Not this woman.
Whoa.
Apparently, the devil telling the high priest of satanic church, not this woman. Her God is too powerful.
Whoa, that's weird.
Also, there's a lot of claims too. These are coming from ex-satanic people, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there was a person, they went to do harm to people, I think at some church, right? When he was walking towards them, he said there was a veil of fire that it wasn't visible to the eye, but he couldn't walk towards them because it would literally burn his flesh. They couldn't see it. It's just like more of a
Like a force field.
Yeah, it's something spiritual that you can't.
So spooky.
Shoot, she doesn't know. Oh my god. Really not serious. No, get the kids away. Yeah.
Come here, guys. We're gonna go inside.
Yeah.
We're gonna go inside.
She's a no.
Come on, guys. Let's go inside.
Come on, guys.
We're gonna go inside. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. God help her. 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 God protect her.
You know, this animal
God,
come here.
animals obey. Hear the sound of your voice.
God, wish you. Please protect her.
God.
I think they train them. I think he smells her, but I don't think he's I don't think it. Something very enticing. Please protect her. Please protect her, Father. No, this animal come near her. Protect her, Lord.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Lord. 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 Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Lord.
Gorilla was actually really calm, but he was trying to let the zookeepers know to not stick around.
In place of truth, we give you miracles. We make you see what we want you to see. We are everywhere. Anywhere.
It is a hologram, but it's just an advertisement for a Netflix show, I found out. But it did freak me out when I saw it at first. I thought it was Project BB.
My bad. We're leaving. How are you leaving? Fuck you. My bad. We're leaving.
And with that, we are out, you guys. Did not cover Ryan Garcia in this episode. I'm going to have to do an entire separate video of everything that he's posted and unraveled in the past, what's it been, a week now? Week and a half? It's been crazy. So I think that I'm going to do a separate video because just his post and everything alone would take up at least 20 minutes, 25 minutes if I'm going fast. It's been a lot. Don't forget to give me a like and a sub on your way out. Turn on that notification bell for our future episodes, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.